A former KU student who was wrongfully convicted of rape is now suing the state for thousands of dollars.
Last year, a judge exonerated Albert Wilson of his rape conviction after he had served 2 years behind bars. Eli Higgins is here now with details on this. Eli?
Yeah, David, Wilson is from right here in Wichita. When he moved to Lawrence to go to KU in 2016, he had no idea he would end up losing more than 2 years of his life for that wrongful conviction. But under a Kansas law that has not been around that long, he might be entitled to a payout.
Albert is someone who's very gentle, very kind.
He's just all around a good kid.
Ask just about anyone who knows Albert Wilson, and this is what you'll hear. That's why so many people were excited when this happened in March of 2021. Wilson was released from prison after a judge ruled he was wrongfully convicted of raping a woman in Lawrence in 2019. But it's not over yet.
He just seems to be a good person and not someone you would assume would get caught up in this kind of situation. But that's also what's scary about it, is that it can happen when you least expect it.
Wilson and his lawyer, Larry Michael, are suing the state for the time he spent wrongfully in prison, citing this 2018 Kansas law that says people in Wilson's shoes are entitled to $65,000 per year spent behind bars. Michael says even though Kansas has a law specifically for this situation, it might not be easy.
Even though the case has been dismissed, theoretically, the state could try to prove that Mr. Wilson did, in fact, commit the crime he was charged with, and therefore he's not entitled to compensation.
But his hope is that the state will settle out of court. But even if they win, Michael says it doesn't even begin to make Wilson's situation whole.
I'm not sure there's any amount of money that fully compensates somebody for you losing years of your life. To me, it's a pretty harsh thing to think about, losing your freedom for something that you didn't deserve that.
Now, Michael says it's not just money he's hoping to get for Wilson. Another part of that lawsuit asks for what's called a certificate of innocence, which would permanently clear his record. We'll keep following the story and keep you posted on air and online. Eli Higgins, KAKE News, on your side.